Welcome to another Wave Tsunami video. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell to get updated when there's any new videos. Now, I wanted to break this myth about meta tech netters. We're in a lobby, as you can see. This person has a big meta tech netter. It only does 122 million. It's diamond, but it's only level 262. Now, when you're buying your brain rots, pay attention to the level. Like this one is a Titan, it's level 301. This is worth way more because of the level. You probably couldn't even level it up. You couldn't level it up. 265, you can level up. So remember, when you're buying your brain rots, also look at the level. Don't just think, oh, it's a meta. Like, look, it's a meta. He wants 410, but he wants 4,010 tokens, but it's only level 203, guys. It's a low level. It's a low level Titan. So if this Titan was level 300 or 290, would it still be priced at 4,100? It can't be. It has to be priced at more. It just because you couldn't level it up. If it was at 290, do you know how much this would cost for you to just level it up one level? Guys, you don't need to figure out your pricing. People will say, oh, your price too high. Look at this. Look, this is mine. Level 291. And you want me to put that at 1,000. Guys, you couldn't even level this up to 292. You wouldn't have enough money. Do you know how long it would take you to save up to even level this up one level? Guys, there's no way I would give this for 1,000 trade tokens. I just wouldn't. It just doesn't make any sense. Let's have another look. Let's look around and see if we can find. There's a meta behind us. Look at this. See? 1,326. Let's see the level. 281. He's insane. This is a steal, guys. This is an absolute steal. It doesn't make any sense that you would charge so low for a high level meta. It's just not. I wouldn't do it. I'd rather keep the meta. It just makes more sense because nobody else is really doing those kind of metas. Those metas don't really get sold. Look at these. 250, 250, 249. 239. Do you see the levels? Look at the level. Don't look at the what brain rot it is. Also look at the levels. 261, 253. Low levels. 250. Look, people are selling them for level 250, and they want 2,000. So he's at 250 and he wants 2,000 for it. Guys, the numbers are not making. You need to be very careful when you're purchasing your brain rots because you're just gonna rob yourself. Look at this. 1,399, and he wants it's level 232. It's not even a level 250. It just doesn't make sense. So if metas are priced at 1,000, what level are they priced at 1,000? Every level? That just doesn't make any sense. That's the whole point of having levels. They wouldn't have. Look at this. See, 296, level 296, guys. Colossal, 6,500. I think that's cheap. I think that's a bit cheap. 287, 3,500. So it's like nobody cares about what level their brain rots are. They just go on one price for the brain rot, which doesn't actually make sense. It doesn't actually make sense. So 296, he wants 3,250. That is a steal. This is almost a level 300 max level brain rot. Guys, when this level gets upped again and it goes to 350 or to 400, is the price still going to be the same when you can't level it up? You won't have enough money bags to like. Look, I got 317 trillion money bags. Yeah, that's not enough to level up any of those brain rots. So if it goes to 300, or should I say when it goes to 350 level, is the price still going to be 1,000 for a meta and you got a level 350? I don't know. I just don't understand how people are doing the maths on the prices for the brain rots. And I get why Some people are just like, oh, it's worth 1,000, it's a meta. So if I've got a level 300 and someone's got a level 200, both of our brain rots are worth 1,000. It just doesn't make sense. Like, look, 232, level 232, and he wants 1,399. It's a low level meta. It's a low level meta because you can still level this up with your money bags. Once it gets to a certain number, you can't level these up with your money bag. You know what? Let me go to my base and I'm going to show you something. So I'm going to go to my base. Yeah, and I'm going to show you something. So look at this. This costs 551 quadrillion QD, yeah, to level up one level. 551 QD, guys. All right, let's go to a meta. Let me go to a meta. Let me go to look, 444 QD, yeah, to level up. It's level 290, guys. 444 QD. So I can't sell this for a low price because it's a high level meta. Look at this, 551 QD. It's a high level meta, 291. Look, even 233 QD. This is still high level. So guys, when you're buying your brain rots, please look at the levels because you can get a steal. I'm not saying you can't get a steal. The reason why I can say you can get a steal is because people don't understand level. The level that it is, it's going to cost you so much to level it up. You probably won't even be able to level it up. You'll just hold the brain rot and you can't level it up. You got to hope that when admin abuse comes, they give you a few levels to help you level it up because you're not going to have the money to level these brain rots up. So when you're buying a little 250, it is going to be cheaper. It should be cheaper. But when you're buying a high level, look at this, 551 QD. Yeah, let's have a look upstairs. Look, let's have a look at the levels, yeah? So pay attention to this, please, because a lot of people are getting duped because they're not understanding about level. This is level 291, guys. 291. It does 219 million per second because of the level. Because of the level. Now look at this one here. This one is 200. This is 292 level. It does 462 million. 462 million, guys. This brain rot is expensive, very expensive, because of its level. Because look, this one here is the same, 292. It does 221. Because this is a Titan and this is a Colossal, this one makes a bit more because it's a Colossal. But guys, high level brain rots, 221 million per second, guys. And when this goes to 350, because you can get the max right now is 300. When it goes to 350, this is going to be worth more. Especially if I can get it to 350, which is very hard because you have to remember, this one costs 683 QD to level up. 683 QD. Guys, I need people to understand what these levels mean. Like, even look, my Colossal Magmu, yeah? 551 QD to level up. 291. QD. All right, look, let's look at the leaderboard. Money bags. Third place has 474 QD. 474 QD. So they couldn't even level this meta up once. With all they're on the leaderboard and cannot level this brain rot up. Guys, understand the difference between money, level, and how much it makes. So don't just say, oh, it's a meta, it's worth 1,000. Guys, it's really not. And this is how a lot of people are getting duped, because they believe that what their brain rot is worth is just that. It's not. It's actually probably worth more, but the person wants to get it off you. That's why they've priced it. Oh, is a meta's only worth 1,000. Meta's only worth 1,000. Magmu's only worth. So your people are saying this is only worth 1,500 tokens. Guys, look how much it costs to level up. It costs more money than third place on the leaderboard has. They're third place on the leaderboard and they can't level up my Magmu once. Guys, understand the difference for the pricing. The pricing, the level makes a big difference on your brain rot. And this is why people say, oh, how do you make so much money? I make so much money because I understand the difference between the levels of the brain rots. What's going to cost me to level it up? Can I even afford to level it up? If you're buying something that's like 200 or 250, that's fine, it's cheap, because you can level it up. You can put a few more levels on it and make a bit more money off of it and whatnot. But once you get to a certain level, guys, you're not leveling up your brain rots. You can't. It's just not going to happen. So I've got 342 trillion right now. I can't even level up my paradoxes. My paradoxes are already at 700 trillion, guys. I'll be able to level it up very soon, once. Only once. Like, look, even my Nebulak is 285, and it costs 151 QD. That's only level 285, guys. All right, look, this is only 265. It costs 2 QD, which is more reachable. I can get to 2 QD. I can wait a few hours, maybe a day, and get to 2 QD, guys. So please pay attention to this, because I know a lot of people are not paying attention. Like, even this 64 QD is 281. Not easy to level up. It's not easy to level up. 155 trillion. Like, I could level this up now. I could actually level this up now, but then I won't be able to level it up again until I save for a little bit more. And what levels? Look, 253. Do you understand when I say about levels? 253 level is doable. I can level this up. So I've got enough to level this up. You know what? Let me level it up to show you guys. Look. Now it costs 192. Yeah, I can level it up again. Now it costs 238 trillion. It's now level 255. It makes 180 million. Guys, I can do this. I can level this one up. But you see, once it passes that trillion and it starts to get to the QD, even just one QD takes a while to save up for. But it's doable. But then if you look at the leaderboard, look. Chica, number one. Roblox Chica. She's got 921 QD. She has lucky metas. I can guarantee you she can't level them up. She just can't. It costs too much to be able to level it up. It costs way too much. So guys, understand pricing. This is why when you see the lucky ones, they're worth so much. But then if you look at the level, they're quite low. So basically, you're paying to have the mutation, which I understand. The lucky mutation is the best. I would pay for the lucky mutation. But when you're buying it, also look at the level. Because if it's at a certain level, you probably will not be able to level up that brain rot at all. That's why sometimes I prefer to buy high level brain rots. Because if I buy a high level brain rot, I don't have to worry about leveling it up, because I can't afford to level it up. I can't afford to level it up. If you buy a low level one, if you get a brain rot that's at level 1, you're going to have to spend a lot of money trying to get it up to a higher level. And then even still, can you afford to even get it to level 250 with the amount of money that you have? So as you can see, all right, let's have a look. 8th place Eighth place has 407 QD. 407. So eighth place could not level up my metas. Look at that. 444 QD. 500 QD. Even eighth place can't level up the metas at these high levels. So guys, you need to pay attention to the levels because they do make a difference. So when you're pricing your brain rots, please have a look at your level and decide what you're going to put your prices at. Do not just put your brain rot that's level 290, 300 at 1,000, because that meta is not worth 1,000. It's worth a lot more, guys. So I just wanted to just let you guys see this so you lot could understand why I'm saying this and why, if you see me in a lobby, some of my brain rots are more expensive than everybody else's, because I understand the fact that they can't level these brain rots up. These brain rots are expensive, guys. They're not cheap. And that's because they will make you a lot of money. Okay, look at this. Let's have a look. 246, 2,300. Okay, let's see if we can find some more metas. All right, look, he's got a bunch of metas over here. 287. 296, guys. These are some serious brain rots, and that is cheap. 6,500. That is cheap for a level 296 colossal, guys. That is cheap. 296 big. He wants 3-2. These people are not understanding that the level of the brain rots will increase the price. It will increase the price. It has to. If you're gonna get a low level, then yeah. But imagine a max level. So you're saying a max level Metatech Netta is the same price as a low level Metatech Netta, just because it just doesn't make sense, guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know that when you're buying your brain rots, please have a look at the levels as well as the brain rot and the mutation. So they make a difference, guys. They make a difference. If you want to earn big money and be able to level up and be able to level up new brain rots that you get. So when a new brain rot comes out and you get it and it's a low level, you can afford to level it up because you have brain rots that are high level that make you way more cash, guys. Way more cash. Like, look, let's have a look at these metas. Look, 254 versus a 275. They will sell them at the same price, guys. He will sell it for a little bit more because he says it's a mini, but he's not including the fact that it's a level 275 and you probably can't level it up because it costs too much, and it makes 131. All right, look, let's have a look. I got some brain rots here. Let's have a look. Okay, so my levels are level 291. His level is 275 and it's a mini. We basically make the same money, and mine's a normal meta. Mine is a normal meta, diamond, and we make the same money. His is a gamer and it's a mini. He should make more than me, right? But he makes 1 million more than me, which doesn't make sense to be the same price. We can't sell these at the same price. All right, let's have a look. 291 again. This is another one, yeah? I make 143.5 million. So I make more than him, even though his meta is technically better. His meta is technically better because it's a mini. But my one makes more than him as a normal because of the level, guys. He's not going to get that one to be able to... He's not going to be able to level it up to 291. He's not. Look, I got another meta. 291. What does this make? 133. Still makes more than him. This is a normal meta, and it still makes more than a mini meta. Because of the level, guys. Look at this. 156 million. Normal meta, Level 291, guys. Normal meta, and I make more than him. Even though his is a mini. Do you understand what I mean now when I say about the prices don't make sense? Some of you are pricing your metas at the wrong price. Look at this. Level 290, a meta. I make 128. So he makes more than me. Yeah? Not by much. Not by much. So you need to understand the difference between the pricing, guys. The pricing, make sure you take a look at the levels. Okay, someone wants to trade me. What does he want to trade with me? What does he want to trade? Let's have a look. Yeah, but you see, look, he wants to trade with me, and it's level 216 to 275. That's not too bad. But, guys, you want to be near the 300. 290s, 285s. They're the best places to buy your brain rots, especially if they're going to do them at the same price. So if they're doing them at the same price as everyone else, try to find one that has high levels. All right, let's have a look over here. 246, and he wants 3,250. Why? Because it's a Titan. Because it's a Titan. He wants 33,500. Not because it's a mini, but because it has a trait. So that's what's made this price go up, is the fact that it has a trait. But then what's the level? 262. Kind of low level already again. You see? So they're just pricing it based on the name, the size, and if it's got a mutation, but not the level. And I don't understand why the level is like one of the most important parts to it. 296 this guy is selling so cheap. Because when you buy that, it's going to make you so much money, guys. It's going to make you so much money bags. So don't just buy things that have low levels. Try to find high level brain rots, guys. Like look, let's have a look. All right, look. He wants 2,000 for this meta, level 269, because it has a mutation. Not because it's level 270, because it's level 270, but it's because it has a mutation. That's why he's selling it at that price, not because of the level and how much it earns. Because I buy brain rots to make money. How much money does your base make? My base makes quite a lot of money, to be honest. It makes over 100 billion money bags. 100 billion money bags per second. That was my aim, to get over 100, and I'm over 100 now. So yeah, guys, please pay attention to these things, because a lot of people will not share this with you, and they will buy your brain rot for cheap, knowing that it's a high level, it makes a lot of money, and it's actually worth more than what you think it's worth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell to get updated when there's any new videos. Peace out, guys.